Right. All right. You have finished your first chapter in the Rayo program. Congratulations. You've made a fantastic job. Congratulations. Give yourself a big pat on your back. You've done a fantastic job. And now in this section, I'm going to give you a summary of what we've done. I'm going to give you some action steps, and then you'll be ready to get started with chapter 2. Okay? So, this section is very short. I'm just going to go through what we've done and tell you exactly what to do. So reiterate these values, and remember, if there's something that you haven't still done, make sure you do it before you continue to chapter number 2, okay? So, in chapter number 1, the first thing we did was to introduce you to the interactive story method, where you learn both vocabulary and grammar just by listening. Input, exposure to comprehensible input is the definition, the cause of language acquisition, right? It just takes time to convert that input into speaking ability. We need a lot of exposure to the same vocabulary, to the same grammar, many times, not just in one class as in school. That's why school doesn't work, because it's only one exposure. They teach you something and then they expect you're going to learn it. No, we need a lot of repetitions, and that is exactly what we're doing here, and I hope you enjoyed it. And in the next chapter, we're going to increase the difficulty, making the stories a bit longer, a bit harder, adding definitely new vocabulary, and making the interactive versions harder to answer. Okay? So I'm very excited about that. And remember, okay, if this is hard for you, don't worry. Okay? This is not a race. Okay? The only one you're competing against is yourself. Okay? So take one step at a time. The most important thing is to follow my instructions. Okay? If you don't finish what you want to finish in 90 days, it doesn't matter. You have access for life, right? You have access for life to this, so you don't need to stress, okay? So take your time, one step at a time. The most important thing is, as I've always said, is consistency, okay? Then we introduce you to the Rayo application, okay? This is extremely important that you keep using the application and just review your phrases every day to never forget the English that you learn throughout the course, because in the application, you're going to review, using the fantastic technique of spaced repetition, all the sentences and words and new words that you have consumed here in the course, which is going to help you stop forgetting and stop translating in your head, and slowly but steadily starting producing more and more language out of your beautiful mouth. Okay? That is how it works, okay? And remember, if there's anything you wonder about with the Rayo application, if you have some troubles with it, if you have any problems, technical issues, talk to us. Send us a message. Send us a screenshot. Tell us about your problems. Send us feedback. We're here. We want to improve, right? And the most important thing for us and for me is that you learn English. So please do not skip this. Very important. Okay? And then we talked about the 15 rules of Rayo, which is probably one of my favorite sections, right? Follow them, follow the rules to maximize likelihood of success. There's a lot of very important principles that it's taken me years to learn these principles. Years of experience, years of mistakes, years of learning, years of experience, and I have compiled it into a 20-minute section where I teach you all of it, okay? And so please trust me, that's rule number 1, and apply these rules. Print out the PDF or the picture, put it as a background on your phone, and follow these rules. And if you have any questions about these rules, ask us. Ask your coach in Rayo Premium. Ask us in the group coachings in the Rayo Family Facebook group. Talk to us about it. We want to hear your opinion. We want to hear about your progress, right? Don't stay quiet. Talk to us. Now, and then we had a session about how to practice speaking and get conversation sessions, right? Conversation sessions. I keep writing classes, but they're not classes, right? They are sessions, because we don't need any classes. We don't want people to correct everything we say. Remember, we do not want to ask people to correct us. Correction is only going to kill our confidence. If you like when people correct you, tell them that the only way they should correct you is just repeat what you said, but in the correct way if you said something wrong, okay? Because just correcting one word or one thing is not going to help you a lot. It's scientifically proven, okay? So with the Rayo Conversation Club, you get to practice speaking, practice conversations in a closed group, non-judgmental, and build confidence, get rid of fear, get rid of shame, and develop that fluency in a very, very, very fantastic way just inside of the course, right? And then Rayo Premium is our option for you guys who have maybe specific needs. You want to accelerate your learning. You want to learn faster. You want to have some personal attention. You want to have a one-on-one coach that is responsible for your basically learning. Then Rayo Premium is perfect for you. Okay, if you have any specific needs, you want to learn a specific type of vocabulary, you want to learn a specific type of grammar. Maybe you have an English test coming up, a visa interview, a job interview. Get Rayo Premium so that you can practice one-on-one with a coach for that specific purpose, right? That's why that exists, okay? And then we talked about how to maximize motivation, consistency, and discipline. Remember, external motivation turns into internal habit. So you did a public commitment and a private bet. Actually, it was the opposite way around, right? First a private bet and a public commitment, okay? Very important, right, that you make that bet with a family member, someone you love, that is of high value, so you attack laziness from a logical standpoint. And the public commitment is to attack laziness and attack inconsistency and poor discipline from an emotional perspective, from an emotional point of view, right? And that will turn into an internal habit, just like that person who goes to the gym every single day. It doesn't require any discipline from me to wake up and go to the gym every day. It doesn't require discipline because it's a habit. I did it yesterday, I did it the day before, and therefore it's a habit. The same thing has to occur with your English. Okay? So I hope you've enjoyed chapter number 1. Okay? You've made a fantastic job. Congratulations. A lot of new stuff. I understand. One step at a time. We all advance at our own speed. This is not a race. If it takes a little bit longer for you, that's fine. Okay? Remember, you have access for life. There's no stress. Okay? The important thing is to be consistent. Okay? Now, what do you want to do? I want you to do a couple things right now. Number 1, I want you to go to the Rayo Facebook group, to the Rayo family Facebook group, right? And so below this video right now, you have these 2 things that you need to do. So down here below this video, you need to post. You can click here and go to the Facebook group. You will arrive to the family Facebook group. So you need to post in there. Send us, if you have Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, you can skip that. But if you have Facebook, come on, please do it. Tell the group about your experience in this chapter, in English or in your own language, okay? You can tell us in your own language. That's completely fine. You can do it in a video or you can do it just writing. It doesn't matter. What I want you to do is adding this hashtag chapter 1 to the description. Let me show you some people who have already done that so that you can see some examples of what people already do, okay? So we want to hear from you. Please feel free to upload in this group all the time. It's one of the biggest communities of English learners in the world, all right? And so please use it. So if you search here, let me see if I search for chapter 1. Look here. These are all publications from other students who are uploading, who are finished chapter 1, just like you have done right now, talking about their experience, being super excited, and telling us about their achievements and things like that. So please look at how many people we have here who are just super motivated and talking and sharing their experiences. All right, so let's get rocking and rolling, okay? That's your first task right now. Before you start with chapter 2, post in the Rayo Family Facebook group right now. Tell us about your experience in the chapter in English or in your language, in a video or just writing. Make sure to add hashtag chapter 1 in the description of your post so that we can find it, okay? And then the second thing I want you to do is to fill in the survey below. So below, you see you have a survey here, okay? How would you rate chapter 1? Horrible, fantastic. Please be 100% honest. Don't lie. I want harsh feedback. I want true feedback because what's my goal? To keep making this the best English course in the entire world. So if you have an honest opinion about, no, Kalle, this story sucked, or this sucks about the course, or this is terrible, please give us that feedback, okay? So you're going to ask about you're going to get asked about, the difficulty for you. You're going to be asked about how much you enjoyed them, how you would improve. Please feel to write, a lot of text here if you have some improvement suggestions. If you have any suggestions on the Rayo app, right? You probably have, right? So please write all of your feedback here. And then, as your last question here will be, okay, you're going to be asked a question. What's your email address? Very important that you put the email address that you always use to access the course so that we can track your progress. Because the next question, the last one you're going to do, is you're going to upload a video of yourself speaking in English, okay? So fill in the survey below after you've posted in the Facebook group. Fill in the survey below and tell us what you thought about the chapter, and record in the survey, and then record a quick video speaking in English that you upload here, okay? So if you fill in the survey on your phone, it's just gonna choose between your videos. You just choose the video you have saved on your phone. Otherwise, you can record the video on your phone and send it to your computer. If you have a MacBook or like a Mac like I do, just use AirDrop and you can just upload it straight here, okay? So you can, if you have let's say I have a video file right here, I can just pull it there and it will upload, or, I can just click here and then just choose a file, okay? So I can just choose a file here, okay? And what you want to do in this video, 1 minute max. Don't talk for more than 1 minute. And don't prepare, okay? If you prepare for this video, I'm going to ask you to re-record it, okay? Because I don't want any preparation, no script, no reading, okay? Just talk. Say what you can. It is way better that you say all the things you can and the video is horrible than that you fake it, okay? I don't want you to read, I don't want you to prepare anything, because we need to track your progress, okay? So no preparation, and I will watch this. No one else is going to watch this. We're not going to publish this unless, we get your, permission, obviously. But it's very easy. Open up your phone here and put video, and then record yourself speaking in English for maximum 1 minute. It can be 20 seconds. Hello, my name is, yes, no, these are the things I know in English. Goodbye. That's it. And upload the video. Say all the things that you can, because that helps us track your progress so that we can help you learn better. Okay, that's the last question here in the survey. Okay, awesome. And then once you're done with that, start the next chapter. Okay, so what you want to do now, post in the Rayo Family Facebook group. You have the button to go in here right now. Okay, tell us about your experience. Add chapter 1 to the description. Fill in the survey below. Make sure you record a video of yourself speaking in English before, so that you can upload that at the end of the survey, and then start the next chapter. Okay, woo! You've made a fantastic progress. You've made a fantastic job. Okay, and look here. We're gonna make contractions like a real native speaker, right? So repeat after me, and then I'll see you in chapter 2. I'll become fluent in English. I'll never give up on my goal. Fantastic. Woo! You've made a great job. You're amazing. Okay? I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to let you go. I'll see you in chapter 2. Bye-bye.